We just encouraged you to go outside, but...
Hi. I love that you talked about the wave. Can you expand on that a little bit more? The other side of it?
Well, it is of value for you to recognize that it's a vibrational universe and that you are vibrational, and that emotions are reflections of those vibrations. And the in-depth conversation about that is that every subject is two subjects, what is wanted and absence of it. And because when you really know what you don't want, that's when you launch the rocket of desire of what you do want. It is of value to realize that they are parts of each other, and without each part, the focus could not be there.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to say how, I don't know if proud is the right word, but how much joy I have in feeling and seeing the shifts that have gone on today with all the people, the new, I guess, set points that they've had, because I can almost, so palpable, I can feel it. And when someone has, I don't want to say a healing, but a new breakthrough, I just sense it, and it brings me so much joy. And I feel like this whole, I thank all of you so much for the co-creation that we've had today, because I feel that everyone has just really expanded today.
We are all in this together, aren't we?
Yeah. And so I guess what I'd love to talk more about is I want so much to have some palpable understanding of how we can fully realize who we really are.
Let us just give you a little piece of this, because to fully realize it, sounding like knowing it once and for all, or knowing it all at once, we know that's not what you meant, but we just want to clarify.
Sure.
All you have to do is get a piece of it now, and then another piece of it now, and then another piece of it. It's a steady, rather than saying fully realize, just say a steady, frequent, chronic realization, because that really is what you're wanting. And the distinction between those two words is a breakthrough for you.
It is. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. What I also want to talk about is this feeling of invincibility and how good that feels, but also knowing that it's not something, like you said, it's not something that you want to be in all the time, because it's just the joy of coming in and out, kind of like a wave. It feels like, to me, like a wave almost. And it feels like when I love the question when she mentioned about the movement, because when I get into that state of really good alignment, and it's almost like I can see where people are and where they are in relationship to their vortex, and I can feel their path of least resistance, and sometimes I can evoke from them their alignment and how they can get to their vortex, and I can sometimes find the words and the inspiration, and it feels like I'm calling them in, like you said, that movement, that current. And I'm sometimes I'm doing this with my hands. I'm calling you in, I'm calling you in. When I have somebody that is close, but it's almost like I can't find the right words because they're just not there. They're not close enough. How do I soothe them without, I can stay in my alignment? It's like a step 4, and I see where they are, and I see the direct relationship to where they want to be, but they're just not just quite in the receptive mode. How can I soothe them and let them be okay with where they are, knowing that they're wanting more, but I just can't at that point evoke it? Does that make sense?
Well, it does, but we are wanting to remind you that their inner being has been calling them all along.
Right.
And you answered your own question within the question when you said, how can I soothe them? Because soothing is that. But there is a disservice that you offer to people when you want for them more than they right now want for themselves, because that's just harassment.
Right. I know. I got that before you even said it. I got it. I did.
So what you're wanting to do is soothe yourself.
Sure.
Soothe yourself in the rightness of where they stand. And in soothing yourself in the rightness of where they stand, there's an acceptance on your part of where they stand. And that acceptance is the soothing that they want.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Thank you so much. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really good.